In Southern California, an unusual snowstorm wreaked havoc on holiday travel, shutting down parts of major freeways. I'm Mark Liverman with a look at some of the hardest hit areas.
And we share some tips for not getting scammed by those seemingly convenient gift cards. That story coming up in just a moment. Meantime, it is 6:30. Chet Lehman and Matt Elwell with you here. I love our viewing area.
Yes.
Because no matter where you go in southwest Montana, you could except rain. I think we had everything else out there this morning.
This morning, in the last couple days,
Yeah.
It's been pretty amazing. Very cold temperatures early on. We also have some fog and visibility issues. Many areas dealing with temperatures below zero. Right now, Dillon, Montana, 1 below. By the way, they've been dealing with historic snowfall from the 24th to yesterday. We're going to talk a little bit about that. You can see the visibility across areas like Belgrade, Butte are both down. We've had some visibility issues to the north of West Yellowstone from time to time this morning. Our skies are clear. Daytime highs back into the mid to upper 20s. There's that fog right there. It's beautiful. But again, be careful, slow down, turn on your lights. Those are the things that I can tell you that help. We'll talk more about your forecast in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Matt. 6:32. We weren't the only ones dealing with those kind of weather conditions. Parts of the country saw record high temperatures yesterday, but in Southern California, an unusual snowstorm shut down 2 major highways during one of the busiest travel days of the entire year. CBS's Mark Liverman has more this morning from New York.
It was a winter wonderland for kids in Southern California.
I love the snow. I feel like it's a Christmas miracle.
But for holiday travel, snow and ice wreaked havoc in the mountains north of Los Angeles.
And once we got here, we started seeing the little snow start coming in. Boom, stop.
Dangerous conditions forced part of Interstate 15, the main road to Las Vegas, to shut down.
They're not gonna let us up?
Stuck in there 6.5 hours.
On the other side of the closure, people trying to get out of Vegas simply turned around.
The snow, they were asking for chains and stuff, I heard in line. So we decided we're turning around and going back to Las Vegas.
Back in Southern California, drivers were caught off guard when Interstate 5 also shut down.
It's not like there's any signage. It's just suddenly everybody's getting off of here and there's no instruction on what to do.
The snow is expected to move east over the next few days, but yesterday was a completely different story in the Midwest. Some cities saw record high temperatures.
This is the warmest it's ever been for us.
Skiers on Michigan's Mount Holly were out in t-shirts. The resort is using man-made snow for now.
Hard pressed to be able to tell the difference, quite honestly. If you pick it up, it packs like a snowball. It acts like a snowball. It skis like a snowball.
Up to 1.5 feet of snow could fall on parts of the Rocky Mountains over the next 2 days. Mark Liverman, CBS News.
Mark also tells us at least one death has been linked to the storm so far. In San Diego County, a 60-year-old woman died when a car veered off a snowy road. A truck driver on Interstate 5 was found dead in his rig, but it's not known if the cause of that was weather-related. Back here at home, if you thought mail delivery was busy before Christmas, think again. Returns, exchanges, cashing in those gift cards, making big retailers like Amazon just as busy after Santa arrives. But did you know there's a chance that package that arrives at your doorstep already made a pit stop in Montana by way of an Amazon prep center? MTN's Andrea Lutz explains.
Some 53 miles north of Montana's largest city.
It doesn't slow down until about April.
With a population of less than 2,000.
So if they want to offer that 2-day shipping that everybody loves.
Valuable merchandise is being unboxed.
They've got to prep it a certain way.
And reboxed.
We offer that service.
You might not think millions of dollars worth of items could converge on such a small town in Montana.
Everybody sends in a variety of items.
But Roundup,
well, we usually average between 1,000 and 2,000 items per day.
Is where Crystal Graham calls home.
Now we get clients that ship thousands of items at a time.
Crystal started her Amazon prep business in 2015 with just 2 employees.
My husband and myself.
It's grown now to all of this.
We expanded to a 50 by 50 building, and then we expanded again here.
Born into a family of entrepreneurs, she saw a need in Montana.
Being in Montana, being tax-free, it gave us an advantage.
An advantage to open an Amazon prep center. Ever heard of one? A high percentage of products on Amazon come from third-party sellers. Pretty much anyone can sell. But Amazon has rules when it comes to shipping. The seller can prep the items themselves the Amazon way or send it to Crystal to do for them.
The items come in one box. We open them up, we relabel them, repackage them, put them in another box, relabeled for shipping, and send them back out.
Her clients are small businesses, those who buy merchandise online at a discounted rate, then turn around and sell it on Amazon for profit. It's much like eBay. Crystal says some 60% of these items then head to Amazon's fulfillment center in Illinois, ready to ship out again.
It keeps going because everybody's getting the good deals during the holidays and they sell it throughout the year.
The days around Christmas keep her especially busy.
We've gotten to be a society of we want it and we want it now. People will pay that expense to get that free 2-day shipping.
Crystal's business, as you can see, has boomed over the years, and it could continue to grow.
And we have scaled it back now.
If she wanted it to.
We got overloaded with clients.
She says if she moved her business to a bigger city, she could likely expand to keep up with demand. But Roundup, this quiet, quaint little town along Highway 87, is exactly where she wants to stay.
We were able to fill that gap that was in Montana. We're starting to enjoy our work, and it's been a good process. Learning lots.
In Roundup, Andrea Lutz, MTN News.
Now, since opening her business, more Amazon prep centers have also popped up, and oddly enough, also in Roundup. However, none are as big yet. Crystal says Montana, a great place to do business like this because, of course, there's no sales tax. Staying on the business scene for just a bit, one gift that has become very popular in the past few years for many is gift cards. However, as Bo Evans tells us, those cards have also become popular for another group, the scammers.
The holidays are great for scouting deals and sharing with others. It's also a great time for scammers to take advantage of your goodwill. You can definitely feel the holiday spirit. You can hear it too. But you need to keep your eyes open so the good cheer doesn't blind your good judgment.
I've seen them online.
Stuff like that's all around. Yeah, you got to be careful with your information.
I definitely see stuff like that on like Facebook or wherever. I just get like random emails.
Scammers don't take the holidays off. In fact, they're probably working overtime. And social media is their hunting ground. Just recently, Costco had to tell customers it was not giving out a $75 coupon over social media. Experts say don't click on those links and don't give out your personal information unless you're sure that it's a legit deal from the company. Even then, you should probably think twice.
Don't do it. It's not real. They just want your info and sell it to other people. And they're going to be calling you, like people are calling me now every day.
And usually they're just selling your phone number or your address to, later then get calls from like telemarketers or whatever. So yeah, I usually just try to keep my information as private as possible.
If it's with a company that I know and trust, then yes. But I would want to be sure that it's actually through that company and not just a random if I get a text saying click on this link and you'll get this or whatever. I definitely don't do that.
Anna Cuthbertson works at the Paper Source. She says while she sees this kind of fraud pretty rampant online, it hasn't made it to her cash register.
I personally have seen them myself online, but as for the Paper Source, I have not seen any come through.
This holiday season, she's preaching common sense.
I always look for markers for especially the too good to be true kind of deals. And then I immediately just go to the link, do Google searches and find out whether if this is a scam or not.
Experts say one thing that usually is legit is a store offering you a gift card after you make a big in-store purchase.
You've got to wonder what's in it for them. You know, so yes, if I go to Target, I buy an iPhone, I get $200. You know what? I'm probably going to also buy accessories. And it's Target, I'm probably going to buy 40 other things while I'm there.
Usually those stores are expecting you to spend that money right away, and you probably will and maybe more. But they aren't stealing your personal information and selling it.
Just seems a little sketchy, like give someone my information for something that probably isn't true,
So keep your eyes open and your information safe this season.
Wish everybody a happy holiday and a happy new year.
And all year round. I'm Bo Evans reporting.
This morning returns after this quick break. When do the blues become something more serious? We'll take a closer look at the holiday blues after the break. But first, let's head to New York for a look at what's coming up at 7 o'clock on CBS This Morning.
Ahead on CBS This Morning, Navy SEALs turn against their own platoon leader. A look at never-before-seen video and confidential interviews obtained by the New York Times accusing Chief Eddie Gallagher of war crimes. Plus, why a chemical used to sterilize medical equipment is now being blamed for allegedly causing cancer. And we'll take you to the International Space Station with astronaut Christina Cook. See you at 7.